Hi, how are you? You are seeing this video because I sent it to you or somebody on my team sent it to you, but truly and honestly, it's for a good reason. And I always think things happen for a reason. So welcome. I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. I'll introduce myself first and tell you a little bit about me and kind of how I got started and all that stuff with this business. So my name is Danielle Janicesky, and I have been in this business for 8 years. And I truly felt like most people do and did when I first got started in this business. Again, it was 8 years ago, and I was a teacher at the time. And I had kept hearing the products worked, the business worked, but if I'm being honest with you, I was so skeptic. I kept seeing posts and stuff, and I just was one of those silent haters because I never said anything, but I was like, okay, I'm sure those wraps really work. Like that was what I would say in my head. I'm like, okay, I'm sure you're making that kind of money. Like, are there 2 people in the entire company that make that kind of money? I was that person. So I kept doing that. And okay, ready for this? I blocked everybody that did it. I swear to God, I blocked everybody that did it because I was like, that's annoying. I don't want to see your stuff. Goodbye. Okay. Now here's the thing. In the back of my head, I kept thinking about the pictures that girl would post about her groceries and how this business paid for her groceries, or the financial freedom that people were saying that they had. But of course, I was still skeptic, right? Obviously, I just blocked all these people. And then I kind of thought, gosh, like, but if they can do it, I can do it. Like, why not? So months went by, right? Now, here's the thing. I've got the mindset of a waitress and a bartender and a teacher. So we're kind of in a little bubble, okay? Of like, you can only make a certain amount of money, and there's really like, you can only have like so many jobs, but still only make so much money. So my mindset was kind of in that place of like this bubble of like how much money I really could make and just not really thinking outside of that, okay? And then my life changed. I got engaged. And we needed a little extra money, and my husband really wanted an open bar, and I was like, we can't afford it. We just can't afford it. And guess what? If they can do it, I can do it. It came back. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to try this thing. I'm just going to make a little extra money. I'm just going to give him his open bar, and then I'm going to quit. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. So I unblocked these people. I got started, you guys. Okay, this was back in September 2013. Okay. And I said yes. I was scared. You guys, I am not kidding you. I signed up and I literally was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to go door to door. Like, what did I just do? Freaking out. Okay, ready to hear what I did next? I made note cards of the products because as a teacher, you like want to be organized and you want to like make sure you know all the things. Oh my God, it was terrible. I always tell people if you're going to compare yourself to anybody at the beginning, please compare yourself to me. So I had no idea what I was doing, but what I did was I did what I was told, and I copied people that were successful in the business. So I duplicated people and I copied the right cat. Okay. Now let's be honest here. I started for money. I truly did. I've been in this business for 8 years. Okay. So I started for money, but then I made some of the best friends, and I just saw so much more of what could really happen with this business. So if you are able to really, be present in this and show up and be consistent, then I'm telling you, hear me out. I can coach you. And this team is absolutely incredible. And I'm so excited that you're listening to all the things that I have to share with you, because this is something that could absolutely change things for you. Again, remember where I started. I was so skeptic to the point where I even blocked people, to the point where I unblocked them and said, whatever, I'm just going to try it and see how it works. And like, maybe I'll quit in a couple months. Well, here's the thing, you guys, with my story. 7 months into the business, I matched my teaching salary. 9 months into the business, I got pregnant. A year and a half in the business, I went on maternity leave because I was making more money in this business than I was as a teacher, and I have not gone back yet. That is what this business has done for me, and so much more. I have paid off all my debt, student debt. I have 2 master's degrees. I have a lot of student debt. I've paid off all my student loans, all my credit card debt, my husband's truck we paid off. There were so many things, and we're able to live a life of freedom and say yes to our kids. I now have 3 babies. I have gone through some of the hardest things in life, in this business. And because of this business, I was able to actually be present in the moment and not have to worry about sub plans. God, if you're a teacher, or if you even know a teacher, you know how we feel and how we think, and we're stuck in this little bubble. I was so stressed about sub plans and how my students were going to act. And I was a special ed teacher, so I had the paperwork. I was head of my department, so I was in so many meetings. It was so overwhelming. Okay, but here's the thing. Now I choose my own hard. Okay, so I get to choose my hard, and I think about what my hard was back then, and it was living paycheck to paycheck, and that was hard. I want this hard. I want the hard that I have working from my phone, staying consistent and posting on social media, doing videos if I feel like doing videos, but that's what I choose to do. And while my baby is upstairs sleeping, my kids are at school, my baby is sleeping, and then when they go to bed tonight, guess what I'm gonna do? Pick up my phone and work from my phone. And I'm making a heck of a lot more than I did as a teacher. So this is what I choose to do right now. And I absolutely love it, and I want to help you. And here's the thing, you might not think that like you have a story. I did not have a story. I was planning on quitting a couple months into this business as soon as we paid off that open bar for our wedding, right? But your story matters. Okay, I am so excited for you. You can do this, and with my help and everybody's help on this team, whoever you're joining, we are going to help you. There are so many tools now that we did not have before when I first started, and it's going to just blow your mind how simple things can be. You just have to show up. You have to be coachable. You have to stay consistent, and I promise you that it is going to be amazing. So let's get started.